Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, working with this gorgeous piece for myself. We've got this much yarn left from a mega ball to this. I don't know if we're going to make it. I'm getting very nervous about the amount that we have left and how much I have left to do. This is my back panel, and this is just the one front panel, which I've done quite a bit on, but I still have another 11 times 2 would be 22 rows to do. So, let's see what we can get done in a few minutes while we chat. Alright, well, we're going to pop that down there, and we're going to get going on this one. I have been working on this one off and on because it is very soothing. It's a bit thicker, 6mm over the 3.5 I'm doing for my mother's cardigan. 2, 3, 4. And I kind of want this one done soon for myself. I'm gonna flip because I'm really excited for this one for myself. I know, I sound like I'm just all about me, aren't I? Wow. I'm going to pop this in here so you can watch it come down too. I'm just going to move that panel out of there. And there. That's a much nicer shot. Right, so you can get nervous with me about, is it enough? Because somehow this is not working. What just happened here? No. Darling. Oh no. Did I not put enough there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh goodness, I know how to fix that. Okay. So I did not put enough in here, so that would be here and here. Okay, so that'll fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was thinking about something else when I ended off. I was thinking about making YouTube videos and ideas of shots I want to do and that kind of thing, and things I want to make, and other people's YouTube videos, and how people keep other people's interests and stuff like that. And I'm not sure how far I want to go, and just thinking. Crochet makes me think quite a bit. That's not a bad thing. It's quite relaxing though for my hands. And twist, and one. Gorgeous. This is some beautiful yarn. I would definitely get more of this for sure. And hello, nurse. Anyways, I'm surprised I haven't seen any more of patterns with original Mickey Mouse coming out. I thought that I'd see a lot more this year, being that, Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse is in the domain now. I find copyright quite interesting, and when the characters go into our free-for-all bin, that is quite unique, different, because you can only own the character for so long. I think it's 2035 Batman's getting released, and I'm gonna be celebrating that. Let me tell you. It's only 10 years away. I'm gonna dress like Batman all the time, make everything in my house Batman. I will be Batmaning everything. But only, old Batman. The true detective Batman from the original comic books. Pooh Bear is out there. Pluto's going to be out there in a couple years. Donald, all sorts of very iconic characters are going to be available. I'm not a big fan of the idea of them being turned into like horror movies and stuff, but I can see why people did it, just to say that they did. And I guess it was kind of okay. Some people liked it, some people really didn't. I'm not going to bother. I didn't even bother with the whole cocaine bear. I've been told by a few people to watch it, and I'm not really crazy about the whole premise, whether or not it was a true story. Today I just decided I was going to watch The Karate Kid from 1984, and that was a nice, relaxing watch, to some extent. I don't know. The main character, he really had a bit of a terrible attitude towards his love interest. I did not like the way he kept talking to her. She'd say something to him after he got beat up or something. He'd be like, "Go away, get away from me. Don't tell me what to do." And just all these like little tantrums. I'm going, whoa. Wow, that did not age well. Yeah, so I watched that today. Well, I did crochet while it's too hot to be outside. Because it's also too hot to be using a lot of energy. All the warnings around here are like, move slow, drink lots of water, don't push yourself. Like, my patio needs good cleaning, but I'm not going to go rush outside and try to do that right now. It is very, very, very dangerously hot. People are quite sick. They're putting up lots of posts of where to go if you do not have access to a cool place to be. You can go sit at the library all day. You can go sit in this park here where they have extra this or that. They're really on top of it. And we're getting into our campfire ban for the year. So yay. A little later than I thought I'd be. That's not so bad. Let's hope it's an easier year. But we can't guarantee, so that's always on my mind this time of year. Always. It used to not be such a problem, but now the last like 5-7 years, it has become quite the ordeal every year. To the point where now I'm hearing things like insurance companies don't want to deal with home insurance in this area anymore. They just do not want to insure our homes because you never know, it's probably going to burn down. And that is not a good thing. That is a really bad thing. As it is to rent an apartment, I have to keep renter's insurance, and I have to keep it up to date, and I have to prove it at least twice a year from my my insurance company that, hey, if something were to happen, I have some insurance. But you cannot rent anymore without having this insurance on top of everything else you got to pay for. So that's a lot of really good fun too. Because of course it's another expense, but do what you gotta do to have a place to live, right? Come on. In you go, you beautiful hook. I like this hook. I do. 6mm, nice and brown. It's got a good feel to it. This is one of my ones from Amazon. And this one, definitely, I like this particular hook. I really like when I get to use it. I know that seems kind of weird, but I am kind of weird. Alright. pull this out a little more. And I'll say it again, I don't know why. When I started this panel, why I did not actively search out that center pole. I don't understand sometimes. 2, 3, 4. I don't like the unraveling. This is very inconvenient, and I find it's slowing me down and making me feel a little frustrated. It should just glide. I should not have to fight with my yarn. Even though yarn fights could be something fun. You know, we all heard about like rolling in a bed of yarn. Not that I've ever done that. Sure. But I mean, like, having a yarn wrestling match, that might be kind of fun. My kids would love that. A yarn bath. Ooh, fancy. Mother's Day. Fill a bathtub full of yarn and just get in. I'd wear clothes. I wouldn't want to be unclothed for that, but it would be a lot of fun. I think I would enjoy that. Good old yarn bath. Alright, come on through. And twist, and twist, and chain 1. Just love how it lines up. This is just going to be exactly what I had in mind. Now let's just keep our fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed for me, with me, that I am going to be able to handle this. Because I will be sad if I don't. Okay, and boom. Pretty yarn. Super nice on the fingers. I really like the way it feels. It's got a very nice softness and cushiness. It's got a bit of a cush to it, even though it's not like thick yarn. There's still a bit of a, like, pardon me, able to bunch it up if you want to. And you don't have to, but you could. And we are oops, I don't think that was enough loops there. Need 2. And then 1 and 2. Turn you around. So it's just, again, yet another 2-row repeat. I seem to be doing a few of those right now. It's probably fine for the summer. You don't want to go anything too complex, have to take patterns with you to the beach or wherever you're going. I don't want to be carrying 2 phones, to be honest. I don't want to be carrying paper patterns either because, you know, stuff gets wet. It's still got a bit of thickness to it, so who knows? I might make it. I just might make it. I hope so. I really hope I can get the 2 front panels. If I have to do the arms and the banana or a black, I will be totally okay with that. I just want to make sure I get the 2 panels. All 3 panels the same. But I mean, the banana is really nice because I would have to do a ribbing too, and that would be nice instead of black. However, my problem with using the banana is that the banana is not necessarily going to go with absolutely everything where black would. So that's a factor in there, is how much of it will go with my actual wardrobe. And I mean, that is important to think about. It would not be a color I would mix with purple, and I do wear purple shirts. So banana and purple I can't really see mixing together. I will hold them up together tomorrow and see if I I'm totally out to lunch on that, but I have a feeling I would not really like it. Going with a half double crochets and just flying through this row, and then I'm going to measure and see how many rows left I have. Because it's almost time for us to be done here with this particular video, sadly. We've not spent our whole lives together as much as we'd like to. You get bored of me real quick. I am not always talking, so I'm not that chatty. I am and I'm not. It depends. It depends. Some days I am and some days I am not. Just like you, I'm sure. And it also depends on who's around. That's always important too. Sometimes you just don't want to talk around certain people because you just get a vibe. You're like, yeah, no, it's okay. I don't feel like sharing my amazing thoughts and feelings with you. I don't have to. Two. And that should do it right there. Okay. We're going to clip you. 3, 4, 5. Put down my hook. Don't lose this one. And then we go from, put down my duster bod, my back, and we're going to take that. I'm going to line these all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Make sure we're lined up. Lined, 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 and lined. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2 is 18. So about 17, 18 more. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon to play more Yarn Chicken. Bye.